Hello everyone, you are on the AutoAdviser channel, and while Kirill is on vacation, I will be with you. My name is Nikita. Today we will talk about the main types of automotive lighting. Currently, three types of automotive light sources are the most popular: tungsten halogen light, xenon or HID lights, and LEDs. We won't be mentioning incandescent lights today due to them being a little outdated, as well as laser lights due to their low widespread popularity. To begin with, let's discuss the two basic concepts. First is illumination brightness, which is measured in lumens or in candle powers, and the second is visibility range, which is determined by our human eye. The range of visibility of a healthy human eye must be many times greater than the length of the light beam of our car low beam headlights. When driving at night with low beam headlights, the human eye sees objects at a distance of 200 to 150 meters or more, while the beam shines at a distance of 40 to 50 meters. Why does this happen? The thing is that there are two types of photoreceptors on the retina of the human eye. Photoreceptors responsible for color vision, for night vision. Evolutionary, we have developed in such a way that there are more photoreceptors responsible for color vision in the human eye. So during the day, we see many times better than at night. However, transition from one type of vision to another takes a while. To confirm this, it's enough to turn off the light in the illuminated room and we will see that our vision does not adapt instantly. So when we see farther than the beam of our low beam headlights, we make our night vision work. Since the advent of the first car and the beginning of their use at night, it became necessary to designate yourself in the dark. For the first time, kerosene lamps took on this role. Then they were replaced by incandescent lights, which were used in every house 10, 20 or 30 years ago. In the 80s, the incandescent lamp made the next evolutionary step and we met tungsten halogen lights. The difference between a halogen lamp and an incandescent lamp is that the lamp base is made of special quartz glass, and the bulb is filled with halogen, iodine or bromine, so the evaporated tungsten from the filament does not deposit in cold areas, but redeposits on the filament. As a result of this design solution, it was possible to multiply the service life of these lamps, as well as the strength of the luminous flux. Having become widespread in the 80s, we faced the problem of dazzling oncoming drivers. In order to avoid this, the dipped headlights began to be regulated normatively, and such a diagram appeared. The light beam began to be strongly clipped and no longer shone. In other words, before the light beam shone parallel to the horizon, and now it shines down and a little to the side of the road. What did it lead to? Yes, we stopped seeing at night in the light of the dipped headlight, thus solving the problem of blinding oncoming drivers. We were faced with the problem of insufficient visibility range. But we remember that the brightness of the illumination and the visibility range are not directly related to each other. And so to help the driver, from that moment there was a clear division of low beam and high beam. At the moment, the halogen lamps are the most common source of automotive light. Their advantages include relatively low cost and an acceptable visibility range. The disadvantages of this type of lamps include a relatively low service life, a relatively low brightness of the luminous flux, as well as poor resistance to vibration. Engineering thought did not stand still, and the next source of automotive light was a high-intensity discharge, or xenon lights. The xenon lamp is not connected directly to the car's onboard network. It produces light by means of an electric arc between tungsten electrode housed inside a transparent fused quartz or fused alumina arc tube. This tube is filled with noble gas and often also contains suitable metal. The noble gas enables the arc's initial strike, as the metals have many emission spectral lines in the visible part of the spectrum. So what do we get as a result? The power of the luminous flux has increased many times compared to halogen lamps. but we've lost the opportunity to use our night vision. We remember that here the brightness has increased many times compared to halogen lamps, and in order to avoid this, it became possible to use an intelligent lighting system in combination with this light source. It became possible to automatically register the headlights of the oncoming traffic, and this allowed us to automatically adjust the light of our headlights as an oncoming car approaches. The advantages of this type of light include a high luminous flux, a long service life of about 3,000 hours, vibration resistance, as well as the possibility of using in combination with intelligent systems. The disadvantages of this type of lights include the higher cost and rather complex design. I'm also interested in your opinion. How do you feel about people who install Chinese Xenon lights kits in headlights designed for halogen? Write in the comments. Where is the potential of the halogen lamps? It's either works or not, it's either turned on or not. The next type of automotive lighting that is gaining popularity are LED headlights or light-emitting diodes. Matrix headlights are the pinnacle of engineering thought of LED lighting sources. In matrix LED headlights, the LEDs are located in special blocks, and thanks to intelligent systems, the blocks can be turned on or off at a certain time. For example, when approaching oncoming vehicles with the lights on, or when entering a turn. The intelligent LED headlight system does not need a bulk corrector, as was the case with smart Xenon light systems. The advantages of this type of lighting include a high service life, up to the entire life of the car, resistant to vibration and moisture, as well as possibility for further development of intelligent control systems. The disadvantages of this type of light include, first of all, the price, as well as the need for constant high-quality cooling. Respect each other on the roads, especially when driving in low light conditions. It was an AutoAdviser channel. Goodbye and see you again.